Alice was a bundle of nerves, and the blind date ended in the most awkward way. What a joke. The next day at work, Alice was ready to show off her new look to her boss. But her boss was busy on a call and totally ignored her, so she brainstormed a new plan. That night, Alice changed into a more seductive outfit and invited Belle to the fashion show. Not just her boss, but the board members were attending too. Belle was wandering around like a curious puppy when suddenly a model tripped and fell. Without thinking, he dashed to help. When he turned around, all eyes were on him. It was awkward to the max. Later, Alice brought him to a party, which was really her main goal for the night. She deliberately pulled Belle over to greet the boss, eager to show off her transformation. Under the flashing lights, the vibe was so flirty that it made you want to dive in. Even Alice couldn't help but get lost in it. When she saw a co-worker about to take a photo, she snapped awake and pulled Belle away. On their way out, they joked, "Well, we're out here." Belle rode his little scooter to drop Alice off, hoping to take things to the next level. But when she reached out, she instinctively pulled back, making the situation super awkward. Alice managed a forced smile to cover it up and then bid Belle farewell. Watching Alice walk away, Belle murmured good night, immediately regretting it, kinda like that embarrassing moment on a flight. He realized they wouldn't progress unless he made a move, so he bravely rushed back into the building and knocked on Alice's door. When the door swung open, Belle delivered a bold kiss. This spontaneous act totally scrambled Alice's thoughts. That night, they let go of their inhibitions and plunged headlong into their feelings. As the morning sun peeked into the room, Alice urged Belle to leave before her daughter came home, but it was pouring outside, and Belle had lost one shoe, leading them to be caught red-handed by her daughter and sister. Subtitles. Alice was busy explaining that Belle was merely there to collect materials, but her daughter seemed to see right through their disguise. Belle felt a bit awkward, but decided to make his exit. Just then, Alice stepped out and planted a kiss on him, leaving Belle with butterflies. The next day, as Alice walked downstairs, she spotted a note on a tree pole that was like a treasure map to romance. Strolling down the romantic French street, she followed the arrows, feeling like she was dancing with every step. Finally, she found a little booth under a bench playing a recording Belle had prepared. "Alice, do you hear me? Here's your first mission. Find a big red car right now. Your second task is, do not tell the driver where to go. He is totally unprepared." On this sun-dappled afternoon, they hopped on a pink Kitty Mayo scooter and felt like they were on vacation. With the breeze in the hair, Alice felt that long-lost spark again, and their hearts drew closer. It felt like the age gap between her and Belle was magically closing thanks to love. Ever since Belle showed up, Alice's performance at work skyrocketed, earning her boss admiration. Her creativity left rival Mary in the dust, making her the new darling of the French fashion scene. When night fell, Belle couldn't wait to see Alice. It was the best part of her day. She could no longer suppress her inner emotions and, with courage, said to Alice, "I think about seeing you every single day." Alice felt Belle's sincerity, but was too busy with work and daughter to let go. She believed a young man couldn't shoulder such responsibility. Staying up late was for his age. She didn't want to bear the burden, saying, "When I'm 40, you'll only be 21, and when I'm 50, you'll just be 31. Can you cope with that? We might meet again, maybe even multiple times, but I really think we shouldn't keep this going." Alice didn't let a moment of joy cloud her judgment. She thought rationally about her future with Belle. Belle also couldn't accept this harsh reality and left feeling guilty. After that, Belle fell into a gloomy state, and his father noticed his pain. His father guessed that he was troubled by love, so he comforted Belle to go after what he truly loved. Meanwhile, Alice's male friend urged her to be honest with Belle to avoid hurting him. However, just then, the chairman unexpectedly arrived to inspect Alice's work. He was very pleased with Alice's proposal, but thought it was time for a fresh face for the models. So Alice took out a list of alternative models, ready to show it to the chairman.